Here's my audience. Do you know what fetal alcohol syndrome is? It's whenever a pregnant woman consumes alcohol and passes it down to her fetus. And it has severe lifelong effects. I'm going to inform you of how much alcohol is too much alcohol, what the symptoms of fetal alcohol syndrome are, and some of the treatments for fetal alcohol syndrome. How much alcohol is too much alcohol? A pregnant woman should not consume 5 or more alcoholic drinks at a time because it gives the baby more chances of getting severe effects of fetal alcohol syndrome. A pregnant woman should not consume alcohol while she's pregnant because she's more likely to have a miscarriage, a stillbirth, or having the baby too early. Some fetuses' genes make them more susceptible of getting fetal alcohol syndrome. If a pregnant woman also smokes cigarettes, does drugs, and has poor health, they're more susceptible of getting fetal alcohol syndrome. So the only way to prevent fetal alcohol syndrome is to not consume alcohol while you're pregnant. The symptoms of fetal alcohol syndrome don't always show up when they are newborn. Some of them are behavioral and mental problems that you don't notice until they get older and they are in school. Some of the symptoms whenever they're first born are distinct facial features like a small head, narrow eyes, a flat face, a smooth groove in between their nose and their lip, and a small upper lip. Some newborns are more irritable, they have problems sucking, and they have problems bonding with their caregiver. When they're older and they're in school, it's harder for them to pay attention, they're more hyperactive, and they have more problems learning. There are some treatments for fetal alcohol syndrome, but no treatment cures fetal alcohol syndrome, because once a child has it, they have it for the rest of their lives, and they have to deal with it throughout their whole life. But the caregivers can have a lot of patience whenever the children have behavioral problems, and some of the newborns are sensitive to light and sound, so they need a calm and quiet environment, and they need a lot of love, attention, and touch. And whenever they get older, they need more educational support to help them with their attention, their concentration skills, and their behavioral skills. And whenever they get into their teens and adult years, they need vocational training to teach them how to get a job and how to keep a job. And a lot of them will need counseling throughout their lives, and they'll need to take medication for any of their mental problems. In conclusion, I just informed you of how much alcohol is too much alcohol for the fetus, what the symptoms of fetal alcohol syndrome are, and some of the treatments you can do to help your child that has fetal alcohol syndrome. So, in order to prevent your child from having any horrible, severe, long-term effects of fetal alcohol syndrome, is to not consume any alcohol while you're pregnant.
Is it?